Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Onto the bottom half of the body, for the most part, given that most of our uniform here actually doesn't have a particularly large number of creases. So, along with the fact that I don't have a... Why is this so loud? The fact that I don't have a good shot of her lower half so that I can get her skirt pattern, because she's got some crazy ass pattern going on the skirt, which I'm gonna go look for. Either way, should be able to finish the coloring today, and then, as I said before, I'm gonna chuck this into the glorious box of things I started and haven't finished. Well, let me see if I can get a good shot of her skirt, the way where I can actually kind of see the pet. That's probably this one. This. Okay, we'll go that. Okay, give me this. What is actually happening down there? This is the actual color for this. I think we can get all of this because it beautifully cuts off just before, so we can pick up the darker blue from here. And yeah, there's another shot that kind of has a little bit of her skirt opening. This is probably the best in terms of how much you can actually see. Regardless, still decided I should do the fingers a different way. Try and bring the hand up that far. Ah, yeah, meh. You know what, actually, I think I'm gonna change this again. After changing it just very recently. How do I make it look like it's more backed away from... We just want like the ends of our fingers. That's the... I feel like that, I just go very short instead. Where's the other arm? It's I'm gonna change the bit here to kind of match that. We're gonna pop this out. Just go like this instead. That out there and then pop. And we just grab this and we're going to fill you. Probably switch to the G pin there. Okay, we've got to go with that. probably include theme here into 1, 2, 3. At least make it somewhat consistent. And then, do I have a gold somewhere? I do. Give me... Let's see on the other side. It'll be like actually against the edge here, wouldn't it? It's not really. Alright, we'll just leave it like that for now. Can I select just this? Okay, very good. That might be a little aggressive. Hmm. Hmm. Up, 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 I need, where is kid? You give me okay. Okay, stand up. Um. Bum, 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 bum. Up, up, let's just go like that for now. Alright. Alright, Alright, I have a back piece. I should probably do something about that. I forgot about the back piece. What do I need to do here? I need to... How far back does this need to go? It needs to go behind the collar. Yeah, it just needs to go behind the collar. Okay, so... Okay, so let's just do that, go into color. Give me that, we want to go... Okay, so... Oh, that's annoying. Ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, so... Okay, so... Ah. That's different. Okay. Up, up. bum, bum. Actually, don't you separate that? I don't really, right? Because there's no crease. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, get that out there, do this, then we go that. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Should be more of a refraction on all these parts. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Hmm. Uh. Um, um, Probably. I don't even fit the logo in there. Uh, let's add some extra lines here. Uh, bu- 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 Hmm. I don't want this line here. Up, up, um. Bu- Alright, so like that. Take that, go like that. Glow. Oh, jeez. Oh. Alright, turn it down. Yeah, add extra shadows. Ah, screw it. Alright, then. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. Like that, and then go like that, and then. Add a shadow there. Okay, let's go like that, go like that. Then. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Ba, 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 bum. Ba, ba, ba. Up, 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 up. What we want to do here? Up, 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 up. All I need to do here, I need to go. Up, 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 Let's go one. Up, 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 Hmm. There shouldn't be that many shadows on this. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, there we go. I have no idea. 5 here. Oh dear. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. What's the best way to do this? Go here. Oh no, I want 1, 2, create. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, now then. Actually, should the bottom part be the darker blue? Hmm. Should it actually be a darker color? Probably should actually. Let's go. Yeah, and then we're gonna grab the blue. Let's just take out here. Then we want to take the lighter blue. Okay then, what do we do about this? Hmm. How the fuck do I do this? We just like wrap a line all the way across. Yeah, I should probably turn off the top. What the heck am I doing? What am I doing here? Not even supposed to be that close together. Hmm. Okay, change the plan a little bit here. Going to increase the line so that they all draw up to the end of the color here. Okay, so we'll go like this. Can select these one at a time. Alright, let's try this again. Actually, I'm even drawing below here. You can't even see this part. Okay. Hmm. Why is this snapping to something? Oh. Alright, we'll just go. Oh, what the heck is happening here? I don't. What is this at this point? Oh dear. I don't care about anything further up than this. Well, it's not in the box yet. The coloring process isn't done. The hell there. Just gotta do the modeling and the animation at a later date. Oh, I don't really know what I'm doing here. Hmm. Hmm. Oh wait, where's the spot? Here. Okay, I'll go here. Let's just go here to here, go circle. Scroll, let's go. Alright, what kind of insanity have I created? Hmm. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so now go here. Shadow. Bum, 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 bum. And I'll go shape. Turn that down a bit. Okay. Alright, then we'll go to here. Just do this thing. Actually, no, I want to go like this, go like that, and then go like that. Grab all the arm parts. Do it in one part later, but to bring it to animation. Gotta go crease. I just do a shadow across her arm. Shadow. Then I need from... Alright, give me... Okay, then I select just the leg. Okay, good. In shade. Shadow. Guys, just get the other leg here as well. Do that. And I want to go shape. Alright. So then over here. Alright, then we need to miss the shoe. Shoe, the good thing is that's largely one object. That might be a little aggressive. Okay, then we chuck this down here. 1, 2, get that out of there. Go you, select. Bup, 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 Okay, I think that is actually it for the coloring. Some of the coloring isn't split the way it should be for taking it straight into modeling, but we're not going to be doing that at the current stage, so why do I go to red for here? Also, pretty sure I didn't do the light. I didn't do the light consistently. Hold up. I did not do the light consistently. Okay, let me just change some bits here. Maybe, actually, it's mostly just a shoe that's got this problem. The shoe the script of this problem. Okay. Redo these parts. In we go. Okay, so where's the skirt? Top part. Oh wait, no, I need to do it with the top end one. A shadow. Okay, then. Those lines should totally be further up. Okay, that's more how the shadow should be. Okay, is there anything else that is going to be a problem? Leg. Okay. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this piece for a bit. Okay, so in terms of things that has gone through my mind recently, one thing I wanted to check out was actually a hollow indie, right? This. Right, so I was thinking about, well, I've been thinking about getting back into game development a lot, but I think I actually have something I would like to try and do, given that I have the code kind of at hand right now. The bit was actually the theming and overall direction of what the game should be. So, let me see if I can... First thing, let me see if I can get into my GitHub. I haven't gone into it in a little while. Okay, this into 2. So there's like a couple of things to consider for indie developer right now. One is actually, ironically, the publisher. There's a couple of general choices. What was it? There was... I can't remember the other YouTuber that was doing it, but Ludwig is one of the ones who's currently supporting indie development. The other pretty big name one that's going around right now is actually Hollow Indie, which is Cover, Hollow Live's support program for indie game creators, which I was thinking about looking into. Double look. How do I get in here? So, obviously, with the Hollow Indie one, they support specifically HoloLive themed games. Taking a look at what's actually in here, wow, there's actually like 3 pages of this. Actually kind of impressive. What did it start with? Was it the small army? No, it wasn't. That was a tower defense. That's a fighting game. What was this? Wasn't this another tower defense? Action. Does it give me a little blurb of what this was? No, it just goes straight to Steam. What was this? Was this a tower defense? No, this is a side scroller. I don't think I've actually seen a lot of these. A lot of these look a bit simpler. What was this? The first couple of things I actually supported was... Well, the big one is Idol Showdown. This one I actually do recognize because it's been at fighting game conventions. It's actually relatively well made. I like how they all just go straight to Steam. Most notably, a lot of these are free games. I don't think... Do any of these have a price tag attached to them? Some of them do have a price tag attached to them. Okay, this was the tower defense. A lot of these I don't think I've actually seen. But, well, the current plan here is to just take a look through here to see what's actually been made already. So, if I just roll through the idea that's currently in my head, that I'm not plagiarizing anyone. Because that would be a problem. Because that's probably an important thing to take note of. This is what, platformer. And this. What is this? Shooting. Oh, is it? This looks like Plants vs. Zombies. Actually, you know what? There's a trailer. Let's have a look at the trailer. What is this? Is this Plants vs. Zombies? There's Plants vs. Zombies. Okay. What is this? This is card game. Is this the actual card game or is it? What is this? Elatro? Okay, no, it's just some card game with some rules that you're gonna have to play the game to understand. Alright. Because the main thing... Okay, I know what this is. This is Suika game. When you look at that one. What was this? Was this Mega Man? What was this one? Oh, this was Shump. This was the Shump. I've seen this one. What is this? Ah, oh, it's mini games. It was like went from Candy Crush to like some survival horror. Yeah, this is mini games. I wanna. I should probably actually go through and like take a look at some of these, like, well, at least the free ones. I don't know if I want to throw money at these. Just exact. Oh, what is this? Is this Block Breaker? What is this? I know what this is, but I don't know the name of it. I recognize this. The one where you... It's like the opposite of like Block Breaker. This was like really popular for like streamers at one point. It was like it had like a horse. That's what I remember, like what this is based on. Okay, so this is another, what's this, arcade? It's more of an arcade shooter than a Shump, isn't it? Yeah, this looks more like an arcade shooter. What are we doing here? SRPG. This is RPG. This is RPG Maker, isn't it? Oh wow, it's actually Hollow Stars, the forgotten branch of Hololive. Oh, they're using. Oh, I know this engine. That's the SRPG. I can't remember what the engine's actually called, but it's basically Fire Emblem, but really bare bones. Like an engine for making like something similar to Fire Emblem. I'm actually surprised that there are some Hollow Stars thing, because nobody really hears about them because Cover makes zero effort to like promote them, which I think is crazy. I was like, I saw on when I was scrolling through my recommended on YouTube, there was actually a clip from one of the Hololive streamers that was just like, if you're a guy and you want to go into like corporate VTubing, you should just go to somewhere else and not go to Cover, because Hollow Stars gets like absolutely no marketing. Which I thought was like hilarious. What is this? This is Mega Man. Yeah, this looks like Mega Man. This looks a lot like Mega Man. You know, there's only the one gauge. Or was this more? No, this is Mega Man. I know there's like one that was like Mega Man, the other one that was like Mega Man X with like more movement options. What's the small card games? It's different for the English side, because that was for the Japanese side, because Japan's corporate VTubing is a lot better because of the work culture. Like the work culture better suits the corporate side. Like for a lot of Western ones, you have to have like a very specific mindset to how you work to function effectively, I guess would be the best way to put it, in the corporate side of content creation, because it's basically a whole bunch of restrictions get put on you for the most part on what you can do, and then you also have to like fulfill the requirements on your contract and all that good stuff. At least that's all of the stories you get from the people who've like left companies. What is this? The more Plants vs Zombies? This looks like Plants vs Zombies again. Like the second one. Yeah, this is like the second Plants vs Zombies. Okay, so that's apparently very popular. Wait, what was that other category? Follow the license. What is this? I know what this is. This is an anomaly game. What is? Oh, I think this was a 3D platformer. I think. What's this? This is. Is this Mega Man? This is like goes back to the same. Let's have a look at the trailer. What are we dealing with? I guess in more modern terms, this is closer to Shovel Knight. Very nice animations. I feel like they put the animation's like so different from the actual game style. It's actually, oh no, this is more what, Castlevania or Metroid, I think, from the looks of everything. Probably more like a Castlevania. This gameplay? Okay, this is gameplay. Why is there a clock? Man, platformers nowadays with a clock always scare me. Okay, so it's like a... well, let's see if there's any item collection, or is it just... because this looks like Castlevania right now. Is there any items? Is there... okay, bosses? Yeah, it still looks more like a Castlevania. These items as well, there's very Castlevania. What is this? This is like the 3D platformer, right? It was like a speedrunning game, I think, from what I remember seeing. Some of the yeah. That is not. What is this? Is this mini games? Oh, this is mini games. Oh wow, there's maths. I'm just kind of curious, like, how do you look at the number of people on the game right now? This is a multiplayer, so why is there an update that's just the developer apologizing? That's not a good sign. How do you look at the number of people on the game right now on Steam? Well, you have to look at it from SteamDB. Can I look at the number of people currently on, what is this called? Hollow Run. This is checking if the site connection is secure. Give it a moment. Hollow Run last up Steam charts. But I'm on SteamDB right now. Let's just see if it has current players. Nope, it's got more other stats. Okay, Steam charts. Because that's a thing with alright, can you not search on it? You can, okay. The thing with multiplayer games, or you're making a multiplayer game, is like, especially with lobby, if it's not like a very low number of people. Okay, so no one's playing this game. Well, that is not a good look. 24-hour peak, all-time peak was 118. I know that I feel like this was the one that had like the 3D platforming. Wow, it's not been doing well. It's been like going down pretty aggressively. The thing with these doing a very themed game, obviously the benefit is that the marketing is basically done for you. That's always the thing about doing parodies. Which I mean, I don't know how familiar you'll be with the indie games market back in it was like what, around the time, when was it actually? No, it was more than 10, was it more than 10 years? It was more than 10 years ago, before Japan really had a big digital market for games. The Comic Kit used to have like this really big indie game scene where, because they would have to like sell the actual disc, like, you know, back when computers had DVD drives. How about that? Back in the day when computers had DVD drives, Comic Kit actually had a pretty big indie games market, and there was a lot of like, that was when Toho Project was the biggest indie sensation in Japan. I think, like, let's see if we can find the old videos. I don't know if we can still find the old videos. Comic Kit Games Reel. Let's see if we can find it. They might still exist somewhere. I think I tried to search for this before, but I don't know if they're still up. Because they opened like over 10 years ago now. (2018) was this is cosplay. 87, that's a long time ago. Well, if it means anything, then Nekopara, very famous visual novel in terms of what Western fans were introduced to in terms of the early visual novels that got brought over to the West. That was apparently sold at a Comic Kit 89. That would have been, it's like 100. I think they're nearly up to 110. They have 2 Comic Kits a year, so 5 back. So 10 back will be 5 years. Yeah, it's like over 10 years ago. Yeah, I don't think those videos exist anymore. They used to be like these, they used to do these huge, was it game reels? Like, basically game trailer reels before Comic Kit. Was like usually it's like over 50 indie games. I mean, some of them only have screenshots, but I swear, during that period where they were doing them, at least when I was following it, well, I followed it and then pirated the games because I couldn't get them here, but that's a matter for a different time. Those games were at least 80% to a whole project. Like, I swear, the very, very vast majority of them were to a whole project. Actually, let me see if I can find, what was it called? Let's see if the big Toho website's still up. I think it is. Okay, I think it's this. Let's just. Oh yeah, let's have a look through the rest of these while we're still going at it. What is this? Oh, it's another Hollow Stars game. Wow. There's 2 Hollow Stars ones. That's actually very surprising. You know, I can't recognize them because there's not enough pixels. Here's Mori. Kelly. What is happening here? Action shooting. Twin stick. And then Reversey. Well, we know what Reversey is. Is this just very themed Reversey? Okay, it's Reversey with cute anime girls on the side because it's Hololive themed. Okay, okay, let's just look at these last 3 and then look at the next thing. This is what is this? I see. Is this an overworld? Okay, it looks like that looks like an overworld. Okay, let's just have a look at the trailer. I can't tell who that is. It's Suisei. Inspired by Suisei's song. Is it even Suisei? You can't tell. There's not enough pixels. Oh, it's a platformer. Action platformer. Oh jeez, the Hachama spider. What is this? Side scroller, collectathon. Oh, collectathons. I don't know why, but the style made me think of, was it? I Want to Be the Guy, I think it was. It was like that, one of those purposely difficult platformer games. And what is this? I think this was Sora, right? Oh wow, this is designed for mobile. Holy shit! You don't see that every day. This is platforming, 3D platformer, 3D or 2.5D platforming. What's this? 2.5D Metroid. It looks like Metroid. There's even a camera mode. I like how you can just see that, like, or you can generally presume that there's at least like some intentions to put it onto mobile with the buttons all in one corner. I mean, this is also controller keys, so there's like a lot of keys. Because what was it? This first shot had Xbox controller, like A, X, Y, B, right trigger, right bumper, left trigger, and then this last screenshot of the camera mode was this X, S, A, Z, Q, E, backspace, and then this isn't binded. I'm presuming you can also do some controls with the mouse if you have so many buttons. That's looks like a Metroidvania of some kind. Okay, so at the very least, what I want to do is not on here, so you can have that as a consideration. Alright, so but anyways, let's see if this site still has all the Toho games on here. I've noticed some of them ended up on Steam, so there's a good chance that a lot of them aren't actually here anymore. Now they're on here, 201 fan games. So basically over like, I think like a 4 to 5 year period where Toho basically took over Japan, they made like a whole bunch of parodies, a lot of games. I know some of them were still in development a bit more recently. This top one, the Fantasy Maiden Wars. This is Super Robo Wars, I think is. There's like a SD Gundam game, I think was the original. It was like some kind of Gundam game, I think, to start off with. And then you have like some of these dungeon crawling. What was this one? I don't recognize this one. Oh my god, it's Baldi's Basics! Oh my god. That is literally Baldi's Basics. That is so funny. I feel like some of these are actually quite new. But where was Baldi's Basics? Baldi's Basics was after the big Toho period. I'm pretty sure that game came out when Kantai Collection was taking over Japan. But that was like the initial rise of the effective waifu browser game period. It was like in between going from like more of a standalone game and live service games. It was like that in between period. Because Kantai Collection was, I don't know what they did for monetization. When I played it, it was like the only thing you could. What could you buy in Kantai Collection? The game is still running. I don't know how it's still running because it's been like shoved into oblivion by Azur Lane. You could buy more slots. It was like more ship slots, I think. And then you could, if you didn't want to grind for material, you could buy material. I think that's like the only monetization. But that was like before people realized that you could just put characters behind a paywall and just make them gamble for characters. I feel like a good number of these are like actually just the same game. There's like a lot of fighting games apparently. 2.5 3D shooting, but the vast majority of the 201 fan games was during like a 4 to 5 year period. So you consider just like, I mean, that doesn't actually sound like very many for like that long of a period, but you have to remember this is like a parody. You're taking someone's IP and making a parody game of it. And it all happened within a few years. It's actually like incredibly short period of time for that many games. So whenever the Comic Kit game reel came on, it was like all Toho and then like some other games. It was actually like impressive when that happened. But regardless, on to the next part. So this is the code that I fixed up 6 years ago now. I haven't touched this in 6 years when I was actively fixing this at work because I wasn't given anything to do. The best way to explain this game is that it is was it not place up, was the other one? What is the other one? Oh jeez, it's not coming to mind. Oh, I think I have it in my library, hold up. What's that other game where you're like 4 shifts in the kitchen? Do I have it here, or is this sitting on my wish list and I never bought it because my friends never ended up deciding to play it? Might be there. Where is it? I know for a fact that it's probably sitting on my wish list. Not Place Up, it's the other one. What's the other one called? Do I have it? I don't feel like I ever bought it. What was it called? Oh yeah, Overcooked. This game that is here is Overcooked, but we were making drugs in the kitchen, and that was our like different piece of gameplay. It was hiding the fact that we were making cocaine in the kitchen of a donut shop. Also, for all intents and purposes, we handed this in as an assignment. As part of our degree, we had it in the game about making cocaine in a donut shop. And I had to... It was a good thing that I owned a repository, so I had full authority to not allow my team to put in copyrighted music, because they wanted to put in I don't even know who it is anymore, it was like so long ago. It was like some track from a song about going on a drive, and I don't know who it was, but it was like really famous back in the day. Shows how much I listen to music lyrics, but either way, the important bit is that what we have here is a bunch of things that allow us to interact with basically we have a container and then we have items, and we can interact between putting items or picking items up off a container or putting it onto the container. I'm using very broad terms because that's just easier to explain it that way. Hello there, how you doing? So I was thinking of taking that and then turning this into a shop management game, like the bits of it here. Some of this is just like so bare bones because it's just a bunch of like child classes. The fun bit is that because I haven't coded in like 6 years in Unity, I'm going to be very rusty, at least in writing the code, not reading the code. Reading the code, I'm probably still at least somewhat effective. But given that if I'm working alone, I can't work in 3D because 3D does not compute in my head. So realistically, it will end up being 2D. If it's in 2D, then it will require a bunch of modular things. There's also like for shop management, a lot of the game is actually what's happening not at the front but at the back. There's like just a lot of number crunching as well. But these days, I don't know how much people like games that are like 100% menuing at this point. It's like you generally need at least some involvement in the actual game. There's also a matter of the game loop. But if you don't have a game loop that can eventually result in player failure, then you essentially either end up with a finite game loop which goes from a start to an end, or you need a narrative to continue the game loop. So realistically, to basically avoid both of those is to create a game loop with essentially increasing requirements, or well, it's not really increasing requirements. Basically, you either increase the success, or was it the line of success for the player after each loop until they can't reach it, basically like a high score attack, or you basically say like, this is what we give you, and then like if you reach the point where you've basically thrown so much of your time into here and grinded it out to the point that everything is very simple and you can do everything with no problems, it's like, congratulations, I guess. Because like when it comes down to it, you can't stop some players. They know what they're doing. They can pick up a game and somehow turn it into something absolutely insane and just completely destroy the game balance. Either way, I'm gonna have to write a game design document before I do anything about this anyway. Do I have a game design document on hand actually? Let me have a look. Where's my drive? I mean, there's usually speedrunners, right? When it comes to that kind of stuff. Do I have a game design document? I might have a game design document. I don't know if I own the document. I definitely own the repositories, but I don't know if I own the document. Why is it? I don't have a game design document. But when it comes down to it, one, I need to de-rust, and two, I actually need to like solidify what I actually want to do. This is a game design document from quite a while ago, when I was thinking of making a game similar to Advance Wars, was what I wanted to do. Some of it's still from the previous game that I copied this game design document off. But that's a problem for me. Like, I just need to go and get that done at some point. Alright, but either way, I have about 10 odd minutes for me to just blab on and not really do anything, so let's turn on the game! Well, yeah, in terms of these gacha games, I only just found out today when I turned on my Steam that Wuthering Waves can just be played off Steam now. I gotta say, I don't know if I did anything different with the installation, but it runs significantly smoother. Like, I'm actually getting to 460 frames with there's no lag. It's actually amazing. I don't know what changed. Even though it made me start the game again, which was a little unfortunate. And then I made a mistake on the initial gacha, which was pretty funny. So I'm like 80 pulls away from my DPS, which is really a slight issue. I have my support, I don't have my DPS. But honestly, I played before on just like the Wuthering Waves, like their own client for probably about half a year, maybe. Probably nearly up to a year of like actual game time. But I basically had Encore and I had Arena, and then I had one other person, and that was like 90% of the time I spent on that game. And at the current rate that I'm going, I'm basically on track to do that again. It's going to be Encore, DPS, Arena support, someone else. But at the very least, like, usually Arena and the other person will actually do something. It's not like Genshin. Like, I still don't like the way Genshin was built, where honestly, you have like your one person who does everything and then other people pop out for a cooldown and that's it. I actually kind of need money when looking on these. I guess like the way Genshin was built, it did end up with like, I mean, I was definitely very bad at the game in terms of actually dealing damage and not taking damage. But it was what the Nahida Mark, the Barbara healing, and then just putting Kiki up front. So it was like double healing with a Mark. And I was like, it's just like all this incidental damage that just occurs because of there was a grass water combination. It doesn't matter, it's exploding all over myself because I have double healing going the whole time. And then there's a fourth person never came out. And I had no idea how to do anything. The introduction of grass made everything better because of how bad my water setup was. Actually, how many healers did I have in my Genshin? Actually, let's take a look. Because you can just look at that from the outside super easily. Let's just go to Hoyoverse. Am I still logged into Hoyoverse? I actually don't know. Alright, let's have a look at this. Hoyoverse. Because I had Barbara as a healer, and then I had Iki as a healer. I'm not logged in? How do you look at your team? Bum. The most I can say is that I was playing on the Asian server. That's all I know. Why they changed the website? Oh, this is painful. Why is it a video now? I can just pop out. Can I log in? See if I can log in. That was this email. What was my password for this? Is it this? Not this? How about this? Not this? Okay, how about this? We got it. What site was it that you go to look at like all your stuff? Oh, I don't want to look at this. I want to look at the games. I don't know, forums or something. Wasn't I can't find it. I think I had like one other healer. I pulled the was it like the one time I logged back into Genshin after a really long time? They just released the was it a new water character that could heal from the water place, and I pulled her like literally in the first pull. Because the game's like, hey man, we're gonna give you all the stuff to pull the gachas, so come back and play the game. It wasn't Farina, it was like another small girl. I think she also had healing of some kind. I mean, my DPS was non-existent. I had none of the DPS characters. Yeah, it sounds about right. I was also playing on controller, so the fact she had a bow really sucked. There's someone hiding behind here. Man, I haven't touched Hoyoverse games in a long time. You know, if I did, it'd probably be Zenless. Like the only one I actually enjoy. I saw the trailer for the latest update to Star Rail, and it was just like, it was this Barbara looking ass person. You know, it's kind of weird. I don't feel like I see any ads for any of the Hoyoverse games apart from Star Rail. Like I see the trailers for Star Rail and all the updates coming through. I don't think I ever see ads for either of the other games. I mean, I saw a lot of ads for Zenless when it first came out, when they were pushing it. But like, I haven't seen the Genshin ad in forever, and I haven't seen a Zenless ad in quite a long time now too. But I feel like I still see a lot of Star Rail ads. It's kind of weird. Also, I should probably be shutting up at some point. Ah, it's fine, it's a Friday. What was this? Oh, this is stuff. Get. Oh yeah, they gave me a time ticket and I pulled the Delica Summer. It was like probably the highest profit I got from a ticket in a while. It was like three stars. But 2 of them were double ups. What a surprise. What a freaking surprise. The amount of sarcasm there. How am I looking on this? Oh, maybe. Hasn't been that long. I know when I started Star Rail, it was I started during the anniversary. Because I remember not being able to do any of the anniversary stuff because my account was new. I was like, hey man, we're giving out all of this stuff for the anniversary. All these fun events for the anniversary. But you can't do them because you're new. It's like, okay. Like, okay then. So I do have like a good memory of that happening. But I don't know, maybe I just like, when it comes to the very low character roster, expensive gacha kind of gacha games, I really need to have like skill expression from the player be like a big factor in the game. At least I feel like that's the reason I enjoy Zenless and Wuthering Waves. Like, the gacha matters a lot less, and you can cover a lot of it with just player skill. I don't feel like I could do anything in Star Rail up to a point until I got Firefly, and then Firefly soloed everything. It's like, wow, I have a new character who probably wasn't all that balanced, honestly, compared to a lot of the other characters I had. It was like way overtuned because I had like a lot of older characters, and then I got Firefly. It's like, she killed everything, and then especially in the wave battles, I think was it when you use extra stamina to do like multiple waves of the very grindy battles for resources, and it's just like she killed everything. And the next wave comes in and she immediately nukes and she killed everything, and then the next wave comes in and she immediately nukes. Like, I have no idea how that skill keeps reactivating immediately, but it's working. I mean, there's an achievement for it, so. Alright, but anyways, that'll do it for today, because I probably should really shut up at this point and let people sleep. And honestly, there's not much else for me to click through here. I guess there's this. What's this? Is this just a shop? If it's just a shop, it's not that exciting. It's just a shop. Alright, yeah. I can do that. But either way, at some point, I'm going to write a game design document, and then after that, I'm going to have to de-rust from coding, because I haven't done any in a very long time. Well, one is de-rusting from coding, and two is actually learning the new systems, because realistically, at this current stage, it will be Unity. After all the controversy they had, they look like they're back in good hands, so at least feel somewhat comfortable using Unity. Along with the fact that it is also, as my friend kindly pointed out to me, because I animate in Live 2D, and I only have a very vague understanding of sprite sheets, it's the only one with official support. So, we'll look at that at some point. I mean, there's not really that many choices, is there? Because the other 2D engine had a bit of controversy a little while ago, where the creator went a little bit wild and off script. And Unreal is way overkill for 2D. Unless they use like one of the very small engines, or like very less complex engines. I mean, I guess Game Maker isn't terrible. It's a bit simpler, but I remember not liking the code in it, or whatever coding language you used, or the way you had to code for it. I can't remember which it was. C# makes sense to me because I started with Java, and then I went on to C#, and I know a bit of C++, so it makes more sense to me in something that's closer to Python or JavaScript. But that's a problem for me. Alright, so anyways, thanks very much for watching today's session of coloring into looking through a bunch of indie game options. Next time it will be something else that is not this. There probably won't be anything game creation related until I have the willpower to make a bunch of modular things, because when it comes to making games, the most important things are modular components, as everyone really loves it when you copy and paste the same tree all over the map. But either way, you want to see more stuff from me, you're going to be subscribed or following, depending where you're watching from. Leave a like because it helps me out, and I'll see you all again next time.